Welcome back to MWE Satin. As you can see, Lioness and D Hollywood are still in this match, trying to rip each other limb from limb. As she hits her with that drop kick to the back of the neck there, trying to go for a back grapple, but gets countered by Lioness with that drop toe hold. Now Lioness in control, back in control. Irish whip, chop to the chest, putting in more punches. Grapple countered. Lioness counters back, putting in a kick to the abdomen, about to go for another super heel Lioness bomb, but gets countered by D Hollywood. I think it was a mega heel Lioness bomb, or Purple Thunder Lioness bomb, sorry. Anyway, D Hollywood trying to go for a springboard leg drop or Hurricane Rana, but miss, but instead does another Hurricane Rana on Lioness and puts in those barrage and knuckle sandwiches. And now she's putting in a surfboard submission on Lioness, trying to break the back of the Purple Thunder's enforcer. The Purple Thunder enforcer, that's what she is. Anyway, Irish whip again, over the top rope. Ooh, man, gets sent to the outside. And now Lioness and D Hollywood are brawling on the outside of the ring while the referee does the 10 count. Now she's dragging her to the steel steps. Lioness is banging D Hollywood over and over again on the steel steps. Something tells me D Hollywood is gonna get more than a hangover once this is over. Man, D Hollywood is not doing so well. Lioness is brutalizing D Hollywood, and now to get back in the ring before the 10 count. But D Hollywood is fighting back with every sense of strength she can muster. Oh man, nice running neck breaker there by D Hollywood. She goes for the cover here. 1, 2. But D Hollywood stops the count because she wants to hurt Lioness some more. Trying to go for a running back grapple, but gets countered there. Missed that flying clothesline, but Lioness puts in those attacks, gets countered. Russian leg sweep by D Hollywood. Capenge is getting a little worried. So is Chris Kennedy, who is the current MWE Women's Champion. And yes, later on tonight, Capenge Mabula will be facing Lady Liberty and Melanie to see who will be the #1 contender for the MWE Women's Championship at Final Apex. Yeah, that's the name of the next clip review for those of you who didn't see that promo. Anyway, D Hollywood with an Irish whip to Lioness over to that turnbuckle. Clothesline, goes up on top. What is she planning? Missile drop kick to the face of Lioness. Putting in that DX chop, crotch chop. Nicely done. Holy macaroni, this must be her finisher. D Hollywood setting up Lioness with the most deadliest patented finisher ever. The Ticket to Dreamland, the TTD. Lioness, for some miracle, some strange miracle, was able to get up from that as she pokes the eyes of D Hollywood. D Hollywood with another Hurricane Rana pin. Every counting it. 1, 2. Only got 2. A close call. That was a close call right there. Anyway, D Hollywood is back in control of this match. What's she doing? Ooh, man. A leg drop between the legs of Lioness. And now she's putting in that ankle lock. Putting pressure on the ankle of Lioness Mazami. Capenge is getting worried. Christy Icon Kennedy is not. And she goes for the cover. 2. Again, D Hollywood stops the count. What is she planning? Trying to go for another running back grapple, but gets countered by Lioness. Lioness gets taken off her feet by D Hollywood. D Hollywood trying to go for another pin. 1, 2. Only got 2. Ooh, man, this is sick. Trying to go for a flying clothesline, but gets countered by Lioness Mazami, the super mega heel. Ooh, man, gets sent over the top rope there. But D Hollywood is sending her back in. Springboard leg drop. Missed. And Lioness Mazami is going to take advantage of this situation, putting in those combo attacks. D Hollywood counters. Another Hurricane Rana, putting in a barrage of knuckle sandwiches again. And now what's she doing? D Hollywood with the springboard leg drop. The springboard leg drop on Lioness Mazami. and D. Hollywood is ready to put this to bed. But not before Lioness rakes the eyes of D. Hollywood. D. Hollywood trying to fight back, putting those elbows to the back of the head. Face crusher to the mega heel Lioness Mazami. Lioness is in big trouble here. D. Hollywood setting up the mega heel Lioness Mazami with her finisher, the TTD, the Ticket to Dreamland, and she goes for the cover. And that will do it, folks. D. Hollywood gets the win over Lioness Mazami. Yes, indeed. That was a great match. The mega heel Lioness Mazami gave it her all in this singles match, but in the end, it was D. Hollywood who proved that she wasn't that weak after all. But I know that she will be getting a mega hangover after this match. Christy Icon Kennedy and D. Hollywood are celebrating in the ring. Kapinge may be a bit disappointed, but she has other things to worry about, like that triple threat match that involves Melanie and Lady Liberty to decide who will be the #1 contender for Christy Icon Kennedy's MWE Women's Championship. Speaking of such, your winner is D. Hollywood, and we will be right back with our main event. So don't go anywhere, or else you will miss it all. And it ain't gonna be my fault if you do.
Think you're a big man? Treat you like you're a little man.